This kitchen cabinet is over 100 years old, and it might be smarter than the one in your kitchen. I added it after my kitchen was already finished because something still wasn't working. It was designed before most homes had electricity, before convenience foods, and yet it solves problems that we're still dealing with. If you struggle with clutter, counter space, or wasted storage, it could change how you think about kitchens. Let me show you what's inside, because once I started using this, I realized modern kitchens might be making us work harder. This cabinet does have one special feature that saves so many steps, and you can set it up in any space without even needing a cabinet like this. When this cabinet was sold in the 1920s, it advertised 15 built-in conveniences. 15. But here's the one that surprised me the most. This entire counter slides out to make more space to work. When you need it, it's here, and when you don't, it disappears. No island, no bulky cart, no visual clutter. And the thing is, this cabinet is only 48 inches wide, yet it holds ingredients, tools, and workspace all in one footprint. So how is it doing that? Let's open the front here so that I can show you inside. Hidden storage, my favorite. Small difference, big effect in a tight kitchen. Inside, everything is vertical. Spice racks on the door, shelf size for jars and boxes, white enamel interior so you can actually see what's inside. And watch this. The bottom shelf slides out when you open the door. You don't have to crawl inside your cabinet. It moves toward you. That feels obvious, but how many modern cabinets slide out automatically? And here's where I started questioning things. When we built our kitchen here, we could have done nearly anything. We have more cabinets, lots of drawers, and a big island. And yet, this old cabinet is my favorite thing in this kitchen. When I use it, I don't feel scattered. I'm not walking across the kitchen looking for things. Everything I need is within arm's reach. And that's what feels different. It wasn't designed to store a kitchen. It was designed to work in one, back when we had smaller homes, fewer resources, and more daily kitchen chores. So if it was made for a time when we had less, why do I like it more? After using this cabinet for a while, I think it's because it saves me all of the extra steps. This is where I bake. Up here, my working flours and grains. Some jars are simple, some are labeled just for fun, but everything gets used. The bread bin still works, the pull-out shelf holds my heavier pans, the drawers hold the tools that I reach for constantly. This is an organized and compact station for doing a set of specific tasks, where everything is close at hand, so it's easier to use. And that might be the real difference. Now, some call this a Hoosier cabinet, but mine was actually made by a company called Sellers. And when Sellers marketed this cabinet, they listed the 15 built-in conveniences I mentioned. Would you like to see what they are? Well, it has casters so it can actually move around. It has a porcelain work table, and this is over 100 years old, so it's held up really well. And its work table extends outward. And the drawers even pull out with it so you can keep access to them when you need to pull out this work surface, which I love. It has the auto sliding lower shelf, and one of the features that surprised me the most was the flour bin. Right here, this bin lowers to the work surface where you can just turn the crank and your flour sifts directly into your cup or your bowl. Right? So no plug, no countertop appliance, no extra storage, just gravity and gears. I still use this flower bin, and it's way easier to access my flour. This wasn't just furniture, it was a workflow system, and I'm not sure why we don't design kitchens that way anymore. So why did these features fade away? Well, costs changed, labor changed, and built-in cabinetry replaced freestanding systems. Convenience foods replaced daily baking, but in the process, we may have traded integration for accumulation. Instead of one cabinet doing everything, we now have more stuff, and somehow less space. One of the original claims was that this cabinet could hold 400 objects. 400. In a cabinet that's barely 4 feet wide. But here's the really interesting thing. This is working storage, and I am not even close to 400, but everything in here gets used. I've even got my sourdough starter here. If you bake even occasionally, you know that flour alone can take over a pantry. I found these big old mason jars, and I find them really useful for holding and seeing what I have. What makes the 400 object claim believable isn't how much stuff fits on the shelves. It's how layered everything is. Racks inside the door. There's one for a cookbook right here. Lots and lots of drawers. There's drawers all down the side right here. A bread bin, which I use to store my towels most of the time. There's vertical storage, pull forward storage, door storage, hidden depth. Most modern cabinets only give you maybe 2 dimensions, but this uses 3. And the drawers are deeper than they look. I got rolling pins, cookie cutters, measuring spoons, all the things I bake with. The more I use this cabinet, the more I realize it isn't just holding a bunch of random objects. It's holding joy, purpose, and a reminder of what I love about learning and practicing traditional skills. But here's the real question. Is it holding all of these things because it's efficient or because I'm forcing it to? The truth is, I don't feel cramped using this at all. I feel contained. Everything is right here within arm's reach as I work. I love that. It really, really, really makes baking, cooking, preparing, making things a joy. The more I use this cabinet, the more I realize it isn't just about storage. It's about setting up a place to actually do the work. Everything I need to do my task is right here and easy to get to. I'm not walking to another room. I'm not opening 6 different drawers and cabinets. I'm not gathering tools from over there. And we don't need a vintage kitchen cabinet to do this. We don't even have to be in the kitchen. What if we created little workstations for the things we do often? A crafting station, a tea station, a cleaning station, a whatever station. Not just more stuff, just better grouping. And this is the best kept secret of this old kitchen cabinet. Because this cabinet isn't just storage, and it isn't trying to hold everything. It is supporting one task really well. And maybe it's not the number of objects that it holds that matters. Maybe what matters is that this cabinet was designed to anticipate the intended work, right? And that's why it feels different. Now, there's one more thing. While cleaning this cabinet yesterday, I found something wedged inside the lower cabinet, beside the pull-out shelf. It doesn't match the hardware. It doesn't look decorative. It looks purposeful. It may have been there for decades, and I would love your help identifying it, because part of owning something is realizing that this had a life before you, and sometimes it leaves clues. So, did we make kitchens worse? Not entirely, no. We've gained a lot. But standing here, sitting here, using this, something that was built in the 1920s, I can't help but think that we lost something too. Not nostalgia, not aesthetics, but maybe intentional design, maybe fitting a lot into a small space. But I think that these are features that can inspire us, and if nothing else, we can appreciate the ingenuity of our ancestors. So, did you notice the labels on my jars? Many of these are vintage labels that actually existed at one time in history, while others I made just for fun. This is my butterscotch biscuit mix, which I made in honor of my cat Butterscotch, who really does make the best biscuits. And these are my spices. We grew basil, dill, sage, and parsley in our garden last summer. And I made these really sweet and simple spice jar labels for my baking spices. Really easy to read. I love these. If you would like these labels, I'm sharing them freely. I'll put the link to them in the description. If you're curious to see what I actually bake here, I have a simple 4-ingredient bread video that I think you'll love watching. Until next time, this is Jennifer Maker reminding you to craft a life you love.